So today I'm going to do my January/February favorites because I said in my previous video, I don't know if it's going to be the previous one or the one after this, but I said that I was so busy that I couldn't really film, so I skipped one favorites video. So today I'm going to show you all the stuff combined. So this might be a little bit long, but hopefully you guys will be interested in this video, and I will just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm probably going to do skincare stuff first. So the first thing that I've been loving, I'm going to say this one, but before I get started, if you guys are interested on my lips, I have Wet n Wild's Sugar Plum Fairy, which is supposed to be a dupe for Max Rebel, and so that's what I have on if you guys are interested, and I showed that in my haul too. So anyways, the first product is actually this one, which is the Cetaphil. This is the moisturizer, and I got this, I want to say, at the end of December. So I've been trying it out for about 2 months, and I do like it. I'm not going to say that it's the best moisturizer that I've ever used, because I do keep using my St. Ives Collagen Elastin moisturizer that was super affordable and super cheap. This one ended up being like 27 bucks or something, which for a moisturizer, for a drugstore moisturizer, I just feel like it's a little bit too much. And this one is oil free, and so I was really interested in that, and it has SPF 30. So looks like this. I like the consistency of it. I wish it was a little bit more liquidy, because even though it looks like a normal moisturizer, when I put it on my face, it doesn't really cover my entire face. Like, it takes a while for my skin to just soak it all up, and that's why I like the St. Ives moisturizer more. But that one doesn't have anything. It's not oil free, and it doesn't have SPF. So that's pretty much why I got this one. Then the other product I have talked about before. I don't know if I've talked about it in a favorites video or a haul or something, but it's the product from Derma, and you can find these products from Derma at the drugstore too. And this one is the Microdermabrasion scrub. It's definitely a more gentle and mild microdermabrasion. It's not going to be as harsh as the typical, when you go somewhere else to get it professionally done. It smells like lemons. It's very citrusy. I love it. So it looks like this, and it says to be used twice a week. I kind of use it twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. Scoop a little bit of this out, and then I massage it into my skin and all that with dry skin. And with dry skin, I feel like it does a better job. It's more harsh with, obviously, when you do it on the dry skin. Put some moisturizer after that, and it just goes away, the redness goes away, and that's really what shows that because the next day I wake up and my skin is feeling super soft, like baby skin almost. I do have one product for my body, and it's the exact, I've purchased this before too. This is the exact, the cocoa butter lotion, and it's a huge thing. It says an even skin tone with vitamin E. It comes with 725 mLs, so it smells amazing. I love the smell of cocoa butter, and it keeps my arms and my legs and my whole body like really moisturized. I don't know, I love it. It has kind of like a thick consistency, which I like, but it doesn't make me feel like, it doesn't make your body feel oily, like it's gonna, all of the things are gonna stick to you. It doesn't feel like that at all. It doesn't have any shimmer or anything. It's just the skin absorbs it super well and fast, which is what I like in the lotion. I've been loving the Revlon Just Bitten Kiss Ball Balm Stain in Honey, kind of looking flatter and flatter, like it's not so pointy anymore. And I know that you just have to do this and all that, but still, I mean, I use this almost like every single day. It's just the perfect neutral pinky everyday kind of color. It's so easy. It stays on the lips the entire day. I don't really have to reapply this, even though I do take it to school with me all day. It's the perfect everyday color, so I've been loving this. There's times when I do want to do like on the weekends, or when I'm going out for lunch or something, and I want to do like the liner and lipstick and lip gloss kind of thing. I've been doing this combination, even though it does not even match, like it's so different. But the first thing I've been doing is I've been lining my lips with the Rimmel. This is the Last and Finish lip liner, and this one is a natural, so looks like this, and it's just a just like a very nice nude everyday color. It's not pink, it's definitely more peachy, like more orangey. And then because I've been really into the plummy and the purple lipsticks lately, I've been wearing this one by MAC, and this one was actually my very first MAC lipstick that I ever bought. The first time I went to MAC to purchase something, the girl told me to get this. So this one, and I don't really hear too much about this lipstick at all. This one is in Sweetie, and it's a luster. And it looks like this, and it's like a purpley, like I said, like the kind of color that I like. The purpley mauve lipstick, but it doesn't look as crazy as this because it's a luster, so it is very sheer. When you swatch it, it turns more into like a raspberry pinky color, and I love this because just like the one in Honey, which now they actually look very, very similar. Just like the color Honey, it's so wearable and it's not so opaque and so pigmented, because sometimes I feel weird when I'm just like going to school and I have such a pigmented lipstick or something. I just feel like it's way too much for every day. So I do like sheer lipsticks when I don't really have to do much. So this one is beautiful because it just gives like a really nice color to the lips. It's like my lips but better kind of color, so you can't really notice it when it's on the lips. And I've been topping it off when I do want to use a lip gloss with this lip gloss by Rimmel, which is the vinyl gloss, and this one is in Heartbeat. This is Heartbeat right here. So that's the vinyl gloss, and I've been loving that. And then in terms of cheeks, I have been really liking to use, like I've been using bronzers a lot. I don't know why, even though it is like technically still winter and like there's snow everywhere and everything. But I have been loving this one, which is the Victoria's Secret bronzer, and this one is in Goddess. And I've had this bronzer for so long, and it has just a little bit of shimmer. I wouldn't say that it's matte, but it's not shimmery either. I would say there's more like a satiny finish bronzer. So it looks like this, and it just has, there's a color. It's more of a, I would say, well yeah, it is more orange than the NYC's bronzer in Sunny, but I wouldn't say that it's Bam orange, even though I am very pale, and I especially in the winter time, you know, so it doesn't look orange on me, and it doesn't look muddy either. So I just feel like it's the perfect color to warm up the face and just give it just a little bit more color. In terms of blush, before I got the Tarte ones, because I've been using the Tarte ones every day since I got them, I used to wear this blush all the time, and this one is by Milani, and this one is in, is it Luminoso? No, this one's Luminous. So it looks like this, and I heard somewhere that this is a dupe for NARS's Orgasm blush, and I don't have Orgasm, but it does look like that because it's a pink with golden shimmer. So it looks like this, well, like a peachy pink. I'll show you. Looks like that. Sometimes when you don't want to go too crazy, you just want a very natural, simple eye look and simple cheeks and just something healthy and nice looking, I feel like this is just very nice for that, you know, because it goes a long way. It gives you like a really nice pop of color without being too much. One of them has been the Wet n Wild palette in Greed, which looks like so, and this one has, it's very nice because it has warm colors. So you get two peachy colors. This row is all mattes, and this one shimmery colors. So this one I hear is a dupe for Brulee, and this one, I don't know, but it's beautiful because it's like an orangey. It's super pigmented for a matte. I'll show you guys. Super pigmented for a matte color, and I wear this all the time. It's there. And then you get these, like I said, three shimmery shades that I don't use as much. I like the matte ones better, and obviously a matte black, which you can never go wrong with a matte black. So I've been wearing like mainly like these four colors all the time. So I love this palette, and it's like very affordable too. I actually got it with like half the price. It was like 50% off. So an eye base, which you can also use as an eyeshadow. I talked about this before too because I got two of these ones. These ones are the Maybelline Color Tattoos, the one from the Metal collection, and this one I've been using all the time, and I wore this on Valentine's Day too, and I loved it because it looks so nice with like the pinks and the purples that I was wearing. And this one is the one in Inked in Pink, so which is like a pink base. It's like a shimmery, it's very neutral though, it's not like bam pink. So when you put it on the lids, it just looks like a very nice champagne-y pinky color. and everyone knows that, I mean, these eyeshadows are amazing. Looks like that. It doesn't crease on me, and I don't really have to use a primer under these ones. It's right here. I don't really have to use a primer under these ones, and they last all day. They keep the same pigmentation and opacity throughout the day. I feel like the color doesn't wear off, and I love it. One product, my last makeup product, and then I'll show you guys some, I'll talk about miscellaneous stuff, but one product that I have been obsessed with, like, this concealer is my holy grail concealer. It didn't take me long to notice that, and I do apologize because at first I did a review on this product. I have a video on it, and I said that I didn't like it that much. It was actually my first or second day trying out the concealer. I was like, I'm not so impressed, whatever. Oh my god, like, I wish I could just, like, delete that video, and, because it's, oh my god, okay, it's a Glamoflauge concealer by Heart Candy, and this is a high, super heavy coverage concealer. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Kat Von D tattoo concealer. It covers up tattoos. Super heavy, like I said, super thick, but it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't feel like you have a mask on, and I wear this every single day. I talked about this, I did this whole review on this product on previously, so if you guys are interested, just check that out. But I love this concealer. I actually want to get the other two shades. I want to get the light one and the tan one. This is a medium one, but sometimes it's a little bit too yellow for me. Sometimes it doesn't even match my foundation, so it defeats the purpose, because then I have to put a lot on because it just looks so noticeable. I think it's all about mixing. That's the thing. They don't have many colors. That's the bad thing about this concealer. So I think I'm going to have to get those two and then mix them to find my perfect shade that matches my foundation and all that, and wear this. And then in terms of perfume, I have been wearing a new perfume recently and every day, so I do love it. I've had this for a very long time. I've actually had this for years. This is see, I don't know the name of it. Mixte? Who actually made this? I don't know. Oh, it's by Jean. I don't know French, okay? But like Jean Arthes? Okay, that's the guy. It says made in France. Again, I've had this for a very long time. My mom actually bought this for me once. And the reason why I love this perfume and I've been wearing it a lot is because, again, same theme going on with the makeup. It's very subtle and it's very soft and it's perfect for everyday use. It has a vanilla scent to it, but it's not like overpowering like vanilla, like a cake. It definitely has kind of like a floral scent to it. I don't know if it's lilies. It's not roses. It might be lilies or a different flower, I don't know. But it has kind of like a very subtle, floral scent to it, but mostly I smell just, I don't know, maybe lavender and with a little bit of vanilla. It's very soft, that's pretty much all I can say about this, because I really don't know how to explain the smell of the scent, but it's just amazing. So those are pretty much all my products that I've been using these last few months, and I will try my best, my hardest actually, to not skip another favorites video, because I really don't want to do that. I've been doing this for about like a year or so, and I was like, I'm so good at this. I'm like always doing my favorites videos, and now it's like I skipped one, and now, but whatever. Hopefully you guys will be okay with that. In terms of like miscellaneous stuff, I haven't really been, like I said, because I've been so busy with school and everything that I haven't really had time to like either like have like a social life or do stuff. Music, I've just been really into Marina and the Diamonds and Rita Ora and like always Mano and just the typical stuff that I always listen to. And yeah, so I don't really have many miscellaneous stuff, but I am very excited about the new season of The Walking Dead, and which I love, and I cannot wait for Game of Thrones. I feel like this season is going to be probably the best one, and yeah, so those are just a couple of things that I've been liking. But hopefully you guys liked this video. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, all of my links will be down there like always, and I will see you guys in my next video.